If you had to describe yourself in regards to your health and how you feel about your body in 3 sentences or less, what would you say? Take a moment and pause this video and write it down. What you wrote down is most likely how you regard yourself in terms of your health and your body. And how you regard yourself is going to determine how you function on a daily basis. We humans are compelled to live up to our images of ourselves. If you have a specific goal about your health or your body, you can actually use this to your advantage. First, you have to identify how you view yourself. You can't fix it if you don't know what the problem is. And then I invite you to tell a completely different story about yourself and how you view your body and your health. You may not believe it at first, but you certainly aren't going to change if you keep telling that same old negative story over and over. So let's say you used to be lean and fit, but now you have an extra 20 pounds that you're carrying around with you. Your goal is obviously to lose those 20 pounds and get lean and fit again. But if you keep telling that same old story, I used to be lean and fit, oh, I have these extra 20 pounds, how are things going to change? It can be very hard to break free from that persona if you keep telling that same old story. So how about telling a different story? How about this? I'm lean and fit, and I love the way my body looks and feels. Now, you may not believe that at first. So how do you get to the point where you actually believe those words? Well, first, you have to say it, right? If you keep saying, I used to be lean, I used to be fit, now I have these extra 20 pounds, it will never change. You have to start by just saying it. So start telling a new story. And once you start telling that new story, guess what? You have to start living it. You know why? We as humans, we are compelled to live up to our word. To say something and do something else shows inconsistent behavior, and that is very unattractive in our society. We as humans are compelled to appear consistent in our beliefs and our actions. So you can use this inner drive to help you to actually live that story that you're now telling. Okay, so now you have your story. Where do you go from here? You start by slowly but surely adding subplots to that story and tell anyone who will listen. The way it works is this. What would someone who's lean and fit and loves their body do on a daily basis? I don't know, maybe they would go to the gym. That's one thing that someone who's lean and fit would do. So then maybe you have to start telling a subplot to your story. I'm someone who goes to the gym. But what if you don't even belong to a gym? What if you hate gyms? Well, you have to start from the beginning, and that is to maybe join a gym, or maybe you don't need to work out in the gym at all. You can find some other form of exercise. But let's just say you decide you go to the gym. Start by joining the gym. Now you're someone who belongs to a gym. Then you have to start going. 1 day a week, that's it. Keep it simple. It's okay to start very, 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 very tiny with those habits and those new things that you do in your life to fit that persona. And so you may protest and say, I don't like gyms. I'm not a gym person. Yes, I know. But if you want to be lean and fit, you might have to become a gym person. There is no rule written anywhere that says that just because you've been doing something a certain way for a long time, that you have to continue doing it. Sometimes we get so caught up in our persona. I'm not a gym person. I'm not a lean person. I'm inviting you to change that. This is an opportunity to change. Start telling a different story. And so your new story is, I'm lean and fit and I love my body. And a subplot of that is, I'm a gym person. I go to the gym. If you start going to the gym, maybe you'll learn to love it. Maybe you'll find out things about yourself that you never knew. And it is a story that you now fully believe because you are living it. It is who you are. And you will feel incredibly proud and accomplished. And at the same time, you'll think, that wasn't that hard because all I did was I set a goal, something that I wanted to achieve. And I thought, what does somebody who does this sort of thing look like, feel like? What do they do on a daily basis? And you just started doing those things one at a time. Remember, If you try to pile it all on at once, it's not going to work. It's not going to last. One thing at a time. Join the gym. Then decide to go to the gym 1 day a week. Keep going to the gym 1 day a week for a couple of weeks. Then maybe you add on another day, and you slowly but surely develop this into where it's so ingrained in your body that it truly is who you are. And that is incredibly powerful.